Gentlemen, today I'm speaking about the module that I will be teaching and lecturing on TVET College, and the name of the subject is Marketing Communication NQF Level 4. Now, there is questions that I will be answering related to me teaching the subject marketing communication NQF Level 4. Okay, so the first question is, select one subject with your discipline, which, like I said, is marketing communication NQF Level 4. Second question, study the topics in that subject. To begin with, it says here it is internal and external marketing, stakeholders, dynamics of multicultural communication, ethical considerations in multicultural marketing, personal marketing culture, marketing work ethics, development of marketing proposals, presentation of marketing proposals, development of advanced marketing materials, use and design of electronic communication. Right, that was the topics that the students will learn in the subject called Marketing Communication NQF Level 4. Thirdly, here I will mention the subject outcomes and the learning outcomes. Number 1, the learning and subject outcomes is identify internal and external stakeholders, describe stakeholder relationship with the organization, describe the stakeholders' relationship to each other, list the elements of various cultures found in South Africa, describe how the elements of culture influence marketing, explain the concept subculture and how it influences marketing communication, define the concept prejudice in a marketing context, explain the concept stereotyping and how it influences marketing, describe cultural heritage of own and other cultural groups, demonstrate knowledge and understanding of similarities and differences between various cultural and ethnic groups, identify and examine appropriate ways of interacting ethically in multicultural contexts, identify and define what marketing is, identify marketing principles and concepts, identify the benefits of instilling in self a marketing culture, persuade others of the benefits of the marketing culture, meet and adhere to deadlines, attend briefings, return work to relevant parties, design a written marketing proposal that comply with organizational ethics and legal requirements, design a PowerPoint presentation to complement a marketing proposal, present the marketing proposal taking into account good presentation skills, describe the various formats of written communication in terms of its purpose, which is messages, memos, reports, facts, and business letters. Explain the importance of the correct format for written communication. Select a format for written communication for a particular audience. Communicate a message in writing using correct grammar and clearly worded information. Explain the reasons for forwarding written communication promptly and why copies are kept on file. Describe ways of ensuring that communication is effective, concise proofreading. Use email to answer queries from customers related to marketing context. Use the internet to source information. Design a marketing proposal on computer. Design marketing pamphlets. Design and develop a press release for television and radio. Use a database system to access information needed in marketing launch. Right? So that was That was the subject outcomes and the learning outcomes for the students in my subject. Okay, so I'll go further on and say that there is 2 more questions that I will answer, and it goes as follows. See, the question is, think of ways you can teach the subject. Okay, my answer to this is, I will ensure that there is a fair, standardized and common approach used to plan, administer and conduct both internal and external assessment tasks. Execute all student assessment with integrity and according to the prescribed guidelines and examination policies. Thirdly, think of the responses of your students. When I teach them the subject, the students should have the response of being meticulous in the exploration of the knowledge for whom they take responsibility. And fourthly, what resources can you use to teach your students? Okay, I'll be using a standard-based sequence, planned experiences, proficiency in content and applied learning. And the last question goes as follows. What else can I do? Another innovative way. To be more innovative concerning my teaching is to have a curriculum as a central guide for me as an educator, which is essential for teaching and learning, so that every student has access to rigorous academic experience. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.